What if the reason you wake up every morning with swollen legs isn't age, isn't heat, and isn't something you ate but a warning your heart has been sending you for weeks? Most people press on those puffy ankles, think that's just how it is at my age, and go on with their day. That decision has landed thousands of people in the emergency room. Because swollen legs every single morning, especially when they go down during the day and come back overnight, are one of the clearest distress signals the human heart produces. And here's what makes this so dangerous. The swelling itself doesn't hurt. It doesn't burn. It just quietly shows up morning after morning. Today I'm going to show you exactly what your body is trying to tell you, why this happens, what it means for your heart, and the specific actions you need to take right now. Every week I see patients who waited months, sometimes over a year, before taking their morning swelling seriously. I want to change that, starting with you, right now. Let me tell you about Raymond. He was 67 years old, retired, walked his dog every morning, ate reasonably well. Raymond figured it was his long days sitting in his recliner watching television. He bought compression socks, he had 4 of the 7 warning signs I'm going to show you today. He had no idea any of them were connected to his heart. Not one. 8 months later, Raymond came into my office because he was winded walking to his mailbox. His echocardiogram showed his heart was functioning at 30. Raymond is doing well now because we caught it before a cardiac event. But the window we had to work with was almost closed by the time he walked through my door. According to the American Heart Association, more than 6 million Americans are currently living with heart failure and swelling in the legs and ankles. A report published in JAMA Internal Medicine found that nearly half of heart failure patients had visible leg edema for more than 3 months before receiving a diagnosis. That means millions of people are sitting with a treatable condition that is quietly progressing because they didn't know what morning swelling actually meant. Today I'm going to show you 7 warning signs your body sends alongside that swelling. If you recognize 2 or more of these in yourself or someone you love, please do not wait. Think of it like a drain that's partially blocked. During the day, gravity pulls the water down and it pools at your feet. At night, the water spreads everywhere. Warning sign number 1. The swelling is worst in the morning and improves during the day. Most people think this means it isn't serious. What's actually happening is this: when you lie down at night, fluid that your heart couldn't pump efficiently during the day redistributes through your body and accumulates in your tissues, including back toward your heart and lungs. When you wake up swollen, your heart has been working overtime all night just to keep up with what it couldn't handle during the day. The Mayo Clinic lists positional edema, their swelling that shifts with body position, My recommendation: keep a simple log for 7 days. Note which ankles are swollen in the morning and whether the swelling. Warning sign number 2. You feel short of breath when you lie flat. You might find yourself stacking an extra pillow or 2 just to breathe comfortably at night. This has a name: orthopnea. It happens because when you lie flat, blood that was pooling in your legs rushes back toward your heart. Think of it like pouring too much water into a funnel all at once. The funnel can't process it fast enough, so it backs up and the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute identifies needing more than 2 pillows to breathe at night as one of the most reliable early indicators of left-sided heart failure. My recommendation: count how many pillows you actually need to sleep comfortably. If that number has gone up over the past 3 to 6 months. Warning sign number 3. You wake up at night suddenly out of breath. Not because of a This is called paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea, sudden nighttime breathlessness and it is one of the most alarming signs that Think of it like a slow leak in a basement. During the day, the pump keeps up. At night, when the pump slows down, the American Heart Association lists nighttime breathlessness episodes as an urgent cardiac symptom. 1 episode warrants a call to your doctor. My recommendation: if this has happened to you even once in the past month, write down the date and how long it lasted. Warning sign number 4. Your weight is going up fast, but you haven't changed what you eat. 2 pounds in a day, 5 pounds in a week. The scale moves and you can't explain why. This is not fat. This is fluid. When the heart is struggling to circulate blood efficiently, the kidneys respond by retaining sodium and Think of it like a city's water system during a pressure failure. The main pump slows down, so the valves close to conserve pressure. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine found that rapid, unexplained weight gain, more than 2 to 3 pounds in 24 hours, is one of the most. My recommendation: weigh yourself every morning, before eating, after using the bathroom, in the same clothing. If you gain. Before I continue, I want to ask you something directly. How many of these signs have you already recognized in yourself or in someone you love? Type the number in the comments right now. Whether your answer is 1 or 4, I want to see it. because that comment could help someone else in this community realize they need to take action today. And if this video is giving you information you didn't have before, please hit the like button. Every like tells YouTube to show this to someone who may genuinely need it. That matters. Warning sign number 5. Your feet and ankles look shiny and the skin feels tight. Most people think it's dry skin or water retention from a... When fluid accumulates under the skin consistently, it stretches the tissue. The skin becomes tight, shiny, and sometimes discolored. Think of it like a water balloon being overfilled. The surface becomes taut, the color changes, and if you press your finger into it, the National Kidney Foundation notes that pitting edema, a thumbprint indentation that remains after pressing the skin, is a warning sign number 6. You feel exhausted doing things that used to be easy. Climbing one flight of stairs. My recommendation, press your thumb firmly against your inner ankle for 5 seconds and release. If the indentation stays visible, take a photo. When the heart isn't pumping efficiently, your body rations oxygen, prioritizing essential organs and leaving your limbs running on less. Think of it like a city during a power shortage. The hospitals and emergency services stay on, but streetlights dim. A study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that unexplained exercise intolerance, fatigue disproportions. My recommendation, think back 6 months. Are there activities you now avoid because they leave you too tired? Warning sign number 7. You have a persistent cough or wheezing that won't go away especially when lying down. You may have been treating it. When the left side of the heart isn't pumping efficiently, pressure builds in the pulmonary blood vessels. Fluid leaks into the lung tissue. Think of it like a sponge absorbing water slowly. At first it holds everything fine. Then it becomes... The American Heart Association identifies a chronic cough producing white or pink-tinged mucus dough, or a cough that worsens when lying down, as a cardiac symptom. My recommendation, if you have had a cough for more than 3 weeks with no respiratory illness... Now let's bring this together. You've just heard 7 signs that your heart may be struggling, and that morning swelling is rarely just one of them. They tend to travel in groups. Sign 4, rapid unexplained weight gain, the 2 pounds overnight or 5 in a week. Sign 5, tight, shiny skin with pitting edema on your ankles and feet. Sign 1, swelling, worst in the morning, that improves during the day. Needing extra pillows to breathe at night. Sign 6, exhaustion doing simple daily tasks.
Sign 7.
Sign 7, a persistent cough or wheeze, especially. You now have information that took Raymond 8 months to act on. The difference between catching this early and catching... Here is what I want you to do tonight. Press your thumb into your inner ankle for 5 seconds. Weigh yourself in the morning. Ask yourself honestly, how many pillows am I actually sleeping on? 3 simple observations. Take note of what you find, and if you recognize 2 or more of the signs from today's video, if this video reached you at the right moment, share it. Put it on your Facebook page. Send it to a spouse, a sibling, a friend over 60. And if you want to know what happens inside your heart when these signs are ignored, and what the most effective early interventions look like,